pre-workout meal, popped wheat, some cinnamon, coffee, about 100 grams of chicken, 30 grams of protein from that. Gonna eat that up. Got a push day today. It's gonna be fun. And it's real nice out. Happy Saturday, guys. Just finished up helping my dad out with some yard work outside. I was going ham with that hedge clipper, but gonna throw this on, hit a push day. I'm actually pretty psyched up. Just started sipping on my pre-workout that's downstairs. Since you saw that last meal, I had like 2 rice cakes and some peanut butter just to hold me over. Because the worst thing is when you're just starting your post-workout cardio and you get hungry, but feeling a little smaller, a little flatter on this new carb protocol of 150, but it's the lowest we have to go, so I'm not complaining. C4 on deck, ready to kill it, guys. 14 days out on this push day, guys. I'm exactly 2 Saturdays away from the big day where I'll wake up and drive down to the show. Seems unreal. I know I've already said that in the past, but it really does seem unreal. Started out this push day with some heavy bench, and this is something that I haven't really been doing in the past 6 to 8 weeks, I'd say. So it was ugly, as you see. It was kind of, I had some grinders in there, but mentally, I wanted to just go in and just hit this weight for as much as I could. I wasn't going in telling myself, oh, I'm going to be so weak because I haven't been training in this rep range and I've been cutting down. I just wanted to go in, put 185 on the bar, and get at least 5 reps, and that's what I did for the first 2 sets. And they were tough. I took like 4 minutes in between set 1 and 2. But I didn't care if I was approaching failure. I just wanted to get the weight up off my chest. And I told myself I'd do whatever it takes to make that happen. And actually the 3rd set here, as you see, I fail. You'll see on the last rep I go for 5. 4 was pretty slow. I probably should have known, but I go for 5 and it doesn't go up, and that's okay because this bench has safety bars, so failing on these benches is fine. It's not really unsafe at all, but I didn't get it, and I'm not really mad that I didn't get it because I'm not in a position right now where I'm on a specific program building strength. Obviously, I'm 2 weeks out, so I just kind of wanted to see what I had in me. Hitting the 70s here. Incline dumbbell is something that I was stronger at. Obviously, I was stronger when I was at a heavier weight, but it's something that I've always been kind of strong at. I mean, I've put up the 85s. If you go way back in my videos, you see me repping the 85s for a decent amount in the 8 range. And there I was getting the 70s, which is okay, I guess, after benching to get the 70s for, I think I got 7, and then I failed on 8 on a couple sets. But after that, another incline movement, hitting incline flies. As you see, I put a lot of emphasis on the upper chest. Every session, I try to hit at least 1 incline press and 1 incline fly, and then sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll do 2 flat or decline movements. But typically, I like to keep my chest volume on my push day to 2 push movements and 1 fly movement, and then I'll move on to my delts and my triceps. But yeah, guys, anyways, on this push day, as you see, started out with a heavy compound and sort of just burning out, doing a lot of reps here on the flies. I did 20 reps, and after the flies were done, that was my last chest movement. We moved on to lateral raises, doing them seated, as you see, and I'm doing them seated because I mix it up. I don't always do them seated. Sometimes I'll do the machine, sometimes I'll go standing, but I really have grown to love the seated lateral raise because it takes the cheating out of the movement, and you can feel it, especially if a good tip is to keep your pinkies up. I forgot where I read this, but it's almost like you're pouring a pitcher of water. How would you pour a pitcher of water? Well, your thumbs would be down and your pinkies would be going up. That's something I try to do for a decent amount of the reps at least, and you can actually feel it in your middle head of the delt a lot better, in my opinion at least. But you do have to find your groove with isolation movements like this and sort of just see, what works best for you, if that makes sense. But moving on to the front raises here, guys. This is another thing. These front raises, I actually got these a while ago. I picked these up from Phil Heath's. I saw a Phil Heath video, and he was doing, I think, 2 dumbbells at the same time. But I've done these with a barbell, but I think I prefer it unilaterally like this with the dumbbell. I just get better control, and I really like them because, yeah, it's a anterior deltoid movement, but depending on how you hold the dumbbell, you are going to hit the medial delt a little bit and just sort of get the overall front portion and part of the side of the delt. I just really like how it feels, guys, and I wasn't looking to do any delt pressing on this day just because I felt like I already did enough pressing. I did a bunch of incline movements, so I was keeping my shoulder work to basically flies. Staying on this bench for my rear delt movement, which is just kicking back the dumbbells. Sometimes I'll invert them inwards, but again, isolation movements like this, you really kind of have to find your own groove, find where you can feel it and get the best mind-muscle connection. Didn't go too overboard with the tricep volume. Usually I'll do 3 exercises, but today I decided to do 3 tricep exercises. Started out with a unilateral overhead dumbbell extension. Now, believe it or not, I actually prefer to do it with do this movement with kettlebells, but this gym doesn't have a kettlebell, and I picked that up from Alberto Nunez. Really feels good with the kettlebell, but doing it with a dumbbell here, again, seated. Sometimes I will do it standing. I think I did the first 2 sets standing, actually. Then I was like, all right, this kind of sucks, so I'm going to sit down. And then it felt a lot better. And after that, some push-downs, guys. Push-downs with the V-bar. I've used the V-bar in the past, and then I kind of stopped using it for a while. And then when I collabed with Brian Turner from Humorous Fitness and we worked out, he brought the V-bar over at the end of our chest and shoulders day. Because I think we hit triceps, or no, we hit back, bis, and tris, and we're hitting triceps at the end, and we're using the V-bar, and I was like, wow, I need to start using this again. It feels pretty good. So I started using that, and I really like how I can feel the lateral head of the tricep engage with the V-bar, as opposed to just the straight bar, which sometimes doesn't feel as good. And every now and then I will throw the rope on, but again, guys, isolation work, like I've been saying, find your groove. Mix it up if you get bored of the same thing after a while. But in a nutshell, that was our workout. Did a little bit extra volume for my left arm, my left tricep. I'll usually do that just because, like I've said in the past, it lags. But yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll check in with you soon. All right, guys, push day is complete. 185 felt pretty heavy, I'm not going to lie, but I haven't gone to 185 in a while. Back when I was bulking, yeah, I was hitting it for like 10 reps. But to get 2 sets of 5 and then a set of 4 at a body weight of 141.4, I'm not too mad about that, to be honest, especially since I haven't incorporated a ton of strength work in the last 6 to 8 weeks of this prep. Just abruptly stopped filming because there's this guy that works in my gym, and he's giving me a ton of shit about filming in the past. And he was walking through the 18 and under locker room. He's always in there for some reason. I think he like takes the trash out and does maintenance work and stuff like that, but he's always walking in and out of that boys locker room. So he saw me with the camera, so I just turned it off so he didn't bitch at me. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna head home and get some food, guys. But one thing I had on my mind, just this past week, my stress levels have been high, and you can kind of feel your stress, you can kind of feel the cortisol, just anxiety. Like I said, it was the last week of third quarter. And you kind of notice when you're getting leaner how that plays a role in your physique. Like you'll retain a little bit more water. It's weird. I've noticed like day to day on prep, you can look a lot different. Like some days you can look pretty shredded, and then some days you can look kind of soft, and then some days you're just so flat. But it's important to just stay on track and like don't abruptly change anything when you're dieting, just because one day you might look a little bit different. Why are you eating it out of the can like that?
When I roll.
heads first. Chicken. Adding this bad girl to the post-workout meal. Just got out of this tanner. Tanner always warms you up, brings out the shreds for some reason. Has a tendency to do that for some reason. Alright guys, just finished up the first of 6 base tan sessions that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do these 6 sessions before my contest just to get a base tan before I get my spray. You should see the look that this guy is giving me going into the auto parts store right here. Like, literally, like, he just looked at me like I was a creature not from Earth because I pulled my phone out and started videotaping myself. Like, that was probably the funniest look I have ever gotten from this. Wow, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but he literally looked at me like I wasn't even a human. Anyways, guys, I just tanned. I'm going to be doing 5 more of those over the next 2 weeks as I base tan, like I said, for my spray tan, which will be the day before the show, and then we'll be doing touch-ups. So, just wanted to get that done. But anyways, guys, I'm going to head home and catch a movie with my mom tonight because my dad's going out of town somewhere, so I'm going to have some mommy time tonight. Time to hit up this movie. Myron outfit. Gymshark pants, Nike Flyknits, white tee, the glasses.
Thank you.
Here, I have this water. You want this one?
I want to get in the house. I just want to get
Have a Coke Zero. No calories.